Presentation of Noche la NBL, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, and the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got Green. Mourning is out there with Jordan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's George in at the 3. And for the Magic, they've got Jason Kidd, Reed out there with Embiid. Then it's Miller, and it's Pettit in at the 3. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Passes to Embiid. Reed with it. Defended by Jordan. Reed kicks to Miller. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim. Inside. And Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Pettit the pass to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with 2 incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Nobody near George. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's the Magic's ball. Outside Kidd, pass to Miller, fires for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Pops it up for Jordan, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And there's the pass to Reed. Magic moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. 6 on the shot clock. Kidd kicks to Embiid. Over Mourning. Mourning with the block.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Leonard looking over the floor. Jordan a screen on Kidd. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And so Orlando again turning it over. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Mourning. Leonard trying to break free. He can't get that one. The Magic go the other way with it. Embiid dishes the kid. Here's Pettit. The Magic again can't hit. Houston leading by 3. Pass to Mourning. Over Kidd. Mourning's shot is good.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Get loud. That was the 407. Show me love.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Miller, the pass to Pettit. Back to Miller. Now Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. From outside the arc, the Magic again can't hit. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. On the wing, Green. Good D by Miller.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
That's tipped. He kicks the kid. Back to Miller. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
Pettit, the pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Reed. Down low. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Mourning. A nice shot by Embiid.
No slowing Embiid down. He powers right past the contact.
Screen by Jordan. George, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Miller. Poke loose. Reed kicks to Kidd. They set the pick beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. From deep, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Leonard against Kidd. Left side, Miller. Outside for Kidd. Launches a 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Leonard. Lob pass to George. It's deflected. Mourning against Embiid. Floats one. No good on that one. Mourning with some nice D. Rockets leading by 5. Pass to George. From deep 3-point range. That doesn't go either for George. And the Magic with possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Embiid with the screen on Green. Kidd driving inside. Good D by Jordan. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Leonard the pass to Jordan. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jordan outside. It's George on the wing. Pocket 6. Here's Green. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's time for T-shirts. For your 407 dance speed.
The Magic trail by 7. Outside Kidd. And here's Miller outside. The Rockets pull it in. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Leonard. Outside Green. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Jordan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Credit to Jordan for finishing in spite of the foul. He never relents on the play.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. He doesn't get the second one. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Richard Hamilton's checked in for Draymond Green. So it's the Rockets now. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And that one's good. George.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Irvin with the ball. And Jordan sends it back. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Got a piece of it. Leonard with the steal. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Here's Irvin. Outside for Lewis, trying to get something going. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Leonard against Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you got to focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
And he makes both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Davis to Gervin. Johnson outside. The pass to Davis. Lets it go from deep. The shot comes out. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Houston. 10-point lead. Here's Leonard. Jordan trying to free himself up. Shoots over Vucevic. Here's Lanier. And at last, they get one to fall.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gervin against Hamilton. And that one's good. Gervin.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Jordan sets the pick for Leonard. Pass to Hamilton. Takes the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Johnson outside. Passes it to Lewis. Magic moving the ball around. Vucevic against Jordan. Vucevic down low. Good D by Jordan. Houston leading by 13. From deep, George. They get the rebound. Kicks it to Hamilton. Shoots over Vucevic. No good from Hamilton.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's George. He's got 5. And it's Hamilton that time on the assist by George. Hamilton's got 6 points.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Gervin. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. From deep. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Leonard against Davis. Leonard dishes to Jordan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jordan's got his second bucket.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. From deep, George. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Lewis. From deep, Johnson. No good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Houston. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Mourning. Draymond Green is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Lanier in at the 5 spot. Now here's Kidd. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Embiid, no good. Rockets leading by 15. Embiid with the steal. Over to the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. Embiid's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Magic. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And so Houston again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Magic trail by 13. Kidd passes to Pettit. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Here's Reed. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mourning against Embiid. 5 on the clock. From deep, and Mourning sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Green taking his time here. Knocked loose. Miller against Green. They grab their own miss. Count it. Embiid's got 8.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Green against Miller. Pass to Leonard. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Mourning's shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 13.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 8. Back to Miller. He kicks it to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Mourning with the block. Whiteside's checked in for Houston. And so George will bring it up for the Rockets. At one point, they led by 16. Leonard, the pass to Green. Back to Leonard, taken away by Kidd. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and it's George finishing it off.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Starting.
Outside Kidd. Left side Miller. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Rockets leading by 15. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Stolen by George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from George. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. The Magic trail by 19. Kidd passes to Pettit. Embiid against Mourning. Now here's Embiid. He's covered closely. That one good for 2.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for Orlando, Joel Embiid. 1 shot.
And Embiid is, no question, one of the best players in the game. Just a versatile big man who wants to win multiple championships.
Now, here is George. He's got 9. Poked away. Embiid with the steal. The dish to Kidd. Now the pass to Embiid. Ball's knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Over in the corner, Green. The 3 from George. Here's Mourning. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Miller, right side. Fires the 3. Embiid kicks to Kidd. That one wide left.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Embiid dishes the Kidd. Pass to Reed. Here's Embiid. He's covered by Leonard. Takes it from 10. Embiid, no good. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Houston. George passes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. George. Houston gets it back. Whiteside kicks to Green. Mourning a screen on Miller. And there's the feed to Mourning. Here's Miller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Green. He has 5. Right side a screen. Green, the pass to Leonard. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Leonard's got 7.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Embiid against Mourning. Embiid dishes to Reed. Trying to get open is Miller. And Mourning sends it back. George with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And George kicks to Leonard. Miller against Green. Mourning a screen on Miller. Shot clock at 6. And here's George for 3. And Paul George, good for the 3. He's got 12.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Magic. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Houston. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Reed against Jordan. Leonard with the steal. Jordan sets the screen for Leonard. And another 3 for Houston.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Kidd. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Pettit. Hits the jump hook.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
On the wing, Green. Covered by Miller. Right side, Green. Green draws the double. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Kidd. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot missing. And Orlando will come the other way. Miller, the pass to Kidd. No good from outside. Houston leading by 23. A 3 from Leonard. Hits it from three-point range. Leonard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Early in his career, Leonard wouldn't take those shots. Now he's got the confidence to pull up off the dribble.
Here's Pettit. Passes it to Miller. Count that one. Miller's got 5 now.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Leonard, the pass to Green. Back to Leonard. Poked away. Mourning dishes to Leonard. Over Kidd. Leonard with the bucket. He's got 15.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Jordan, no screen on Kidd. Here's Leonard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
One shot.
And Leonard, no good on that one. And it's Davis with the ball for the Magic. Kicks it to Vucevic. Johnson outside. lets a floater go.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end.
Green with the ball. Gervin covering. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Here's Leonard. 17 points in the game. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
For Houston, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Green, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Magic shoot just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Leonard against Davis. Johnson sets the screen for Davis. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard kicks to Green. Jordan sets the pick for Green. Feeds to Jordan. Back to Green. Here's the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Leonard gets it to go.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Davis. Looking to end the run. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. With the putback.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Reed. Jason Kidd is out there with Miller. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Pettit in at the 3 slot. And George gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Kidd against Leonard, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
The pass to Pettit. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid inside the line. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, don't make a habit of this. We've seen games where Embiid shoots 20 free throws or more. He is so good at getting himself to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here's Houston. Now Leonard. Outside, Green. Knocked away. Taken away by Kidd. Miller kicks to Kidd. Pass to Pettit. Mourning against Embiid. 6 to shoot. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Now here's Green. He has 7. Passes it to George. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Green, the pass to Leonard. Over Kidd. And the shot is long. Well, Orlando shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Pass to Pettit. Now here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Jordan with a screen on Kidd. There's the pass to Green. Back to Leonard. Outside for George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
For Orlando, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Miller at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Miller. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. On the wing, Green, covered by Miller. Green dishes to Mourning. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Pass to Pettit. And he banks in the layup. Pettit's got his third basket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Inside, George passes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Here's Kidd. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Miller outside. Passes to Pettit. Dishes it to Embiid. He kicks to Miller. Green with the block.
More of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Another miss by Houston. And Embiid has got the ball here for Orlando. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Miller finds Embiid. Over Mourning. Embiid, no good. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Leonard against Kidd. Fires from 18. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Leonard's got 22 points.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Now here's Embiid. 16 points for him. Over Mourning. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And Embiid drops them both. Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Kidd against Leonard. Over Kidd. And it's Leonard again missing. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Miller atop the key. Over Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the Magic, Miller taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Rockets making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Whiteside sets the pick for Green. Pass to Leonard. There's the triple. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Kidd kicks to Miller. The pass to Reed. Embiid with it. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid is getting everything he wants on the offensive side. He's playing some aggressive basketball right now.
Outside, George. To the paint. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Reed. Here's Embiid from 16 feet away. He cans it. Embiid's got 11 points in the quarter.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Here's Green, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Lewis checked in for Joel Embiid. Johnson comes in for Miller. Davis is subbed in for Jason Kidd. And a switch here also for Houston. Hamilton's checked in. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Pettit. 6 points for him. Pass to Davis. Lets it fly. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Davis has got his first points in this one. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Hamilton dishes to George. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Pettit. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Pettit's got 9.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside, Green. Passes it to George. Here's Hamilton. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And it's Davis with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And clearly, Phil Jackson wants to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Magic fans, it's time to get loud for the 407. a 407.
And Orlando has possession. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Sigma.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Lob pass to George. And the turnover again by Houston.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Orlando, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Johnson, the pass to Davis. Now here's Johnson, defended by George. This one for 3, and the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 6 points.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Green kicks to Hamilton. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Shoots over Vucevic. Another miss by Houston. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Lewis. Three-pointer. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Baron Davis picks one up.
The game of Green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Line for 2.
That one is off. No luck that time either. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Lewis passes to Gervin. Here is Davis. Feeds to Vucevic. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Vucevic a screen on George. Johnson can't hit. Rockets leading by 22. To stop the drought, and the layup by George. 20 points for Paul George.
Working hard for those 2 points. PG can score from just about anywhere on the floor.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. There's the screen. Green against Davis. Here's Hamilton. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Good on the shot. Sigma's got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Vucevic down low. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Knocked loose. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Houston.
Horace Grant.
And the pass to Gervin. Johnson outside. The three-pointer no good. For Houston, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Nice shot by Hamilton.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Davis kicks to Lewis. Back to Davis. Joe Johnson on the wing, covered by Hamilton. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 8 points. And the Rockets with possession here. Lob pass to George, and George with the stuff.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Pass to Johnson. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Green. Davis, the pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. And it's Orlando with another. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the third. Hamilton outside for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Davis dishes to Lewis. Pass to Johnson. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Gervin outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And Grant sends it back. Here's Hamilton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Jordan on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Rip Hamilton out there with Grant. Then there's Price. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Van Arsdale in at the 2. The Rockets shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Price outside. Hands it from downtown. Price has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Johnson. He's off on that one, and Houston the other way now. Price outside. Grant sets a screen for Price. And it's Orlando with the rebound. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Vucevic, and stolen by Whiteside. Van Arsdale, the pass to Hamilton. Over Johnson. Good D by Johnson. The Magic shooting just 34% from the floor. And here is Lewis. The pass to Vucevic. Back to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Van Arsdale, covered by Gervin. Van Arsdale, the pass to Price. Here's Van Arsdale. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Mashburn. Buries it from three-point range.
And you have to be cognizant of Mashburn's long-range shooting ability. This guy is really accurate from out there.
Now, here's Bryce. Got that one up quick. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Lewis. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
Whiteside, a screen on Davis. Pass to Hamilton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hamilton's got 9 points here in the second half. Lewis outside. Kicks it to Gervin. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And they double up Davis. And stolen by Whiteside. There's the drive. Here's Hamilton. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now here's Gervin. Passes to Mashburn. Picked by Vucevic. Top of the key. Vucevic, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Rockets. Pass to Van Arsdale. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lewis with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Lewis has got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Orlando.
Oh, he is a phenomenal three-point shooter. Lewis especially deadly from the corner.
Grant sets a screen for Price. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Davis kicks to Lewis. No good with the triple. Houston's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Price looking it over. The pass to Hamilton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
And the first one drops. Hamilton hits both of them. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Davis, the pass to Lewis. He kicks it to Gervin. Here's Pettit. On the wing, Davis. The three. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Van Arsdale. Pass to Price. Three-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc. Price has got 8 here in the quarter.
And with Price, you know, you not only get the range, you get the consistency. One of the league's most accurate shooters.
Passes it to Van Arsdale. Tries the spin move. He dishes it to Grant, and he gets it to go. Grant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Gervin. Here's Pettit. Takes a three. They get it again. And Vucevic kicks to Davis. Lewis with the three. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Rockets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Price against Davis. Price outside. Shoots it. No good from Hamilton. Well, Orlando shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Now the pass to Vucevic. Second chance effort. Outside, Davis. Pass to Gervin. Now Lewis. Outside, Davis. Just 4 to shoot. From the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Price up top. He's guarded by Davis. And Arsdale can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Reedy's checked in for Vucevic. Embiid comes in for Rashard Lewis. Miller's checked in for Gervin. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Davis. Rockets leading by 23. Leonard finds Jordan. Houston moving the ball around. Great open look there.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Embiid, the pass to Miller. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Mourning. Embiid against Mourning. Embiid with it. Over Mourning. And that one goes long. And so George will bring it up for the Rockets. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. Outside Leonard. Over Kidd. Leonard, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Trains the three-pointer.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Passes it to Mourning. Shoots over Embiid. And the rejection by Embiid. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. On defense, Orlando. Leonard dishes to George. Here's Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Never one to shy away from playing physical. Jordan will give you his all when he's out there.
DeAndre Jordan taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now here is Miller. Pass to Pettit. Now here's Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From about 16, and Mourning sends it back. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Reed. Johnson comes in for Miller. Davis is subbed in for Jason Kidd. Houston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Down low, George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. 24 points for George.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
Wasted no time on that one.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Now Hamilton. Grant with a screen on Johnson. And it's good off the back rim and in. Hamilton's got 9 points in the quarter. Well, Orlando shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. And here's Davis for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Grant with a screen on Davis.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Davis against Leonard. Here's Hamilton. And another 3 for Houston.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Embiid. Johnson, the pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Leonard against Davis. To the wing on the left. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Front past the arc. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Kawhi Leonard.
And we can't forget about his effort on defense, specifically how many steals he was able to grab. Just an absolute pest.
Now Johnson. Paul George missing from long range. He was all alone on that one.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Davis against Leonard. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.